So we're back for episode 15. Barcelona, second leg, new camp. Let's run the intro. Before we head to the new camp, we go to the London Stadium to play West Ham. Or we went to the London Stadium to play West Ham. Harry Kane with the only goal. In a fairly even contest, West Ham had their chances, just could not put one away, as we left with all 3 points. And that, coupled with some other results, mean that the gap at the top is only 6 points. Manchester United drew with Arsenal, which opens up a 5-point lead over them, 6 to Liverpool, and then Chelsea, who are 63 points. Manchester City on 56. Look at Watford, as high as 7th in the table. So the title is still on, effectively, but today we concentrate on the Champions League and Barcelona. So let's take a look at the 2 lineups for the game, starting with Barcelona. They start with ter Stegen, Roberto, Piqué, Umtiti, Alaba, Busquets, Iniesta, Rakitic, Neymar, Messi, Suarez up front. Same team as what played in the first leg. We make one change, I think. Just the one. Yep, so Lloris in goal, Walker, Alderweireld, Vertonghen, Rose, Wanyama is back in, Dembele, Gomez, Ali, Eriksen, Kane. Simple. Same tactic as we employed in the first leg as well. Playing on the counter-attack. Can we go through to the Champions League semi-finals? It is going to be difficult. It is Barcelona in the new camp. It's always going to be difficult as they get us underway. With Messi. Rakitic. Out to Neymar. They will not underestimate us twice, I shouldn't imagine. And Victor Wanyama has gone into the book after a minute. Great. Just what we needed. Suarez. Tackled by Walker. Iniesta. Messi. Suarez. Oh, that's not a good start. 35th goal of the season for Luis Suarez, and that was not the start we had in mind. Fellas, we should deal with it. Alderweireld and Vertonghen cross over, and Suarez puts it in the net for 1-0 to Barca. The joy and happiness I had from the first leg has quickly evaporated. Very quickly evaporated. Eriksen with the free kick. It's up, it's over the wall, but it's not strong enough to beat ter Stegen. And that was a quick half. Very quick. Been unlucky so far. This is why we got in the Champions League. Walker on a 6.1. Wow. 4 players on a yellow card. I think Victor Wanyama is going to be an early. Yeah. I can trust Moose to not, hopefully, get himself sent off. Victor Wanyama, I can't trust him. It's happened too many times this season. Harry Kane gets us underway. We've taken the counter off. We're going on to standard for the second half. Can it bring us a bit more luck? Let's find out. Gomez. Intercepted by Rakitic. Neymar. Suarez. Neymar again. They're linking up much better than what they were in the first leg. Neymar's put it wide. We're taking off Neymar and bringing on Thuram. I'm going to take off Eriksen and bring on Manana. The saviour of the first game. Do you know what? We've got 25 minutes. Might as well go for it. Oh! Dembele heads over the bar. On the balance of play, obviously looking at the match stats, it's been fairly even, but Barcelona have just dominated possession. Iniesta. So it put a bit of pressure on them. But they're playing it out. Messi. Roberto. Rakitic. Suarez. Turan. 2-0. And that is probably game over. It is a very good goal. Quick, incisive football from Barcelona. Kyle Walker, all he did was go to sleep, just briefly. Didn't have to go to sleep for very long. Well, it was a nice run while it lasted. Lloris with the goal kick. Still time to find one to get us back in it, but Rakitic is going forward. I'm going to take the attacking off before this becomes very bad. Busquets. Rakitic again. Messi. Blocked. Roberto. Busquets. Offside. Thank Christ. It's always going to be difficult coming to the Nou Camp. Said that in the first leg. But hey, if you're going to lose in the Champions League, much like when it happened in real life the first time around, not the second time. It was a very poor second time around. If you're going to lose to somebody, you might as well lose to someone big and go out with a bang. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. Dembele. Into Manena. Kane. Manena. Messi. Through to Suarez. Heads it on, but Vertonghen is round on the cover. I'll go back to Lloris, who gives it back to Messi. Not a great clearance. Into Suarez. 3-0. And that really is game over. So, you know what? I'm going to take Kane off. Give Vincent Janssen 20 minutes. There's no point now, in the grand scheme of things, leaving Kane on. We have other things that we need to do this season. More importantly, the Manchester United FA Cup semi-final on the horizon. So it makes sense to take him off. Walker. Gomez. Vincent Janssen, who scores. There we go. See? Third goal of the season for Vincent Janssen. It's a good finish, in fairness to him. Puts a bit more slant on the scoreline, if nothing else. Ter Stegen should do better. Doesn't. Barcelona 3, Tottenham 1. Lloris with the goal kick. Looking for Manena. Rose heads it on. Roberto heads away. Dembele. Into Rose again. Looking down the line. Into Dele Alli. Oh, I thought he was going to head it forward, but he headed it back. Dembele, Dyer. Ali. Gomez headed, cleared away. Picked up by Alderweireld though. Vertonghen, Rose. Ali. I have a feeling Barcelona are playing within themselves now, because we've got a lot more of the ball than we had 10 minutes ago. Turan up to Suarez. Up through the gears, wide of the goal. Dyer. And Tidi gets it away. Into Suarez. He's got Messi that side, but Turan is this side. Plays it back to Digny. I'm going to say Digny, but I don't think he's right. And that's 4. The danger man has proved to be just that. Hat-trick for Luis Suarez. You take a chunk out of anybody. Ba-dum-bum. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Good finish. Near post. Lloris probably should do better. And 4-1 is a bit harsh. It's very harsh. Just try and keep the ball for a minute. Walker into Dembele. Dyer. See, the one thing about my Spurs team, we've only got one way of playing. It's like the old days. It's forward, onward, attack, attack, attack. Don't like to defend. I get nervy when we start defending. Even though we've improved quite a lot in the last few years, I still get very nervous. Thuram. Into Suarez. Surrounded. Rakitic. Messi. Roberto. Suarez is going down in the middle. Oh no. Okay. This is now getting embarrassing. It's only on standard. I think we'll just do that. 5-1. Barca. This is a simple goal. Luis Suarez on his own. Hugo Lloris will probably be doing his nut, because that's not very good defending. And we've kind of given up. If anything, us getting one back angered them. It angered them more, and we are paying the price. Luis Suarez has 4 in the afternoon. Ter Stegen with the goal kick. 3 minutes. Just to sit back, I think. Just Rakitic, here they come again. Fellas, when they're in this sort of mood, Barcelona, they are unplayable. Vertonghen. Get it out. Get it out. There we go. It's coming back. Roberto into Thuram. Back to Roberto again. Someone put a foot in. Messi. Suarez, saved by Lloris. Finally wins one. As Messi hasn't scored, has he? Rakitic with the corner. Headed out by Eric Dyer. Vincent Janssen should get there first and does. Will he hold on to it? No, he gives it back to Umtiti. Danny Rose is round on the cover though. There's been things like that with Vincent Janssen. He's only young, have to remember that. But this squad, it will change in the summer. There's a few I want to bring in. There's a few I want to get rid of. And now I think I can finally do it this summer. 5-1. The pain and the agony is over. We have left the Champions League stage. And in truth, not how I wanted to in the end. Well, there is a harsh lesson for you. Don't anger Barcelona, because they do come back and bite you. That's enough biting jokes. Over the 2 legs, I think that's about 3 or 4. That's enough. If you have enjoyed today's video, why would you have enjoyed a 5-1 defeat? I don't even know why I've said that. But if you have enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do so. If you would like to follow me on the Twitter handle is above my head. Don't forget, there's more to play for this season. Manchester United next up in the semi-final of the FA Cup. Only 6 points off the lead in the Premier League. Just depends on how that result has affected our squad. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.